Hello, John. I'm just testing it out. Well, we don't know. Roger's having a hard time getting his up, and I tried to go on for him earlier to no avail. And so we're trying to figure out exactly what's going on. Hello, John. I'm just testing it out. Well, we don't know. Roger's having a hard time. Let me mute that. Getting his up, and I. Phantom Hodges, how you doing, my friend? I'm going to see if I can't get my camera to kind of reset a little bit. Hang on, guys. It's brighter than usual. Don't know why that is, but it is. Oh, I know why it is. I turned this off. Because that gives some backlighting, which counteracts the bright lighting on the camera. Flew 2.5 batteries on the Inspire today. Oh, that's fantastic, Paul. I'm glad to hear it. What you're thinking? Do you like it? No, Roger's still having problems, John. It doesn't want, what it does is when he tries to load the Zoom, it only goes up so far and then it times out. Then he resets everything, tries it again, times out. He must have done that 5 or 10 times. So I don't know. He really is stumped, John. Kind of beside himself. Is that better now, Phantom Hodges? Since I have the back screen going, it seems to calm it down. I went on about 7:15 originally, and Roger wanted me to go over there. He was going to come on my channel, but what happened was we went on, and Mark Centroid was sitting there with me, and we were going to invite Roger onto my channel, but it didn't come up with any kind of a notification, like I wasn't even on. So after we sat there for about 20 minutes, Mark and I chit-chatted, and I says, Mark, we might as well give this up, because if nobody knows we're on, we're going to sit here and talk to ourselves for a while. He says, yep. So he went over on because we saw Furball Kim went on because of Roger was having problems. So he went over there and he jumped on the channel. Kim's an FPV guy and he kind of likes that. So Mark got on there, and then I don't know if Kim's back on there again or not, or if what the situation is. But I know that Mark said that he couldn't stay long because he had something he had to do tonight. So I don't know. Sam, do you have his phone number? Hey, Sam, do you have time to come on here if I send you a link? And then I can give you Roger's phone number. Maybe you could help him. I hate to type his phone number in the chat. I feel like maybe I shouldn't. but I don't. Let me call Roger and see if what he's up to, and see if I send him a link, if he can come on. Roger.
Hello?
Hey, Roger, how you coming?
I'm just ready to go on Zoom. I was just starting to dial and you called.
Okay, so I got my live stream is going, and Sam Hayden is here, and John Coopy's here, and everybody says, well, maybe they could help you since they know all about computers. And well, you know what Sam said. Here's an exact quote from Sam. He needs to uninstall Zoom fully, including removing the registry keys, then reinstall and restart. Now, I don't know how to do any of that, but
Well, I'm gonna phone Zoom right now. I was just ready to phone them.
okay.
So I got the phone number and everything, so I'm gonna go by them and see what they say.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna
Okay.
and check. You want me to send you a link just in case, or what?
Yeah, send me a link just in case.
Okay, all right, buddy. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, let me send out some links here, guys. Invites. Paste. What the hell? Oh, I know what it's. You know what? I'm not good with doing things that I really shouldn't be doing because I don't know what I'm doing. And therefore, when I don't know what I'm doing, I'm heading down that slippery slope. So let me send, Sam, I'm sending you right now a link. I'm going to send, who else did I want to send one to? John Coopy, right, John? Let me send one to John Coopy. Paste. Send to John Coopy. And now I'm going to send one to Corey Mano. I don't think I have your address. No, I don't. No, what he isn't having any progress at all. He said he was going to call Zoom, and I don't know where he'll get with that on a Friday night during the coronavirus, but he's pretty determined to try and figure it out. Yeah, I know. We're all waiting. Yeah, I know. Roger's really frustrated, and I feel so bad, because we all love Roger and we don't want him to get too upset over things. But this makes twice in a row. He couldn't get on this morning, can't get on tonight. And there's Roger now. Okay, Roger, what's up?
Did you send the link? I don't think I'll be able to get on your live stream.
Okay, well, let's give it a try. I'm going to send it to you right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I can't, well,
Okay, Roger. Okay, and I'm going to then paste it and send. Okay, I sent it, Roger.
Okay, just hoping I can get on. I don't think I'll be able to, but I'll try.
Yeah, give it a shot. See if you can get on. Everybody's here wanting to know where Roger is.
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay.
I'll wait till I comes in there, and so I'll try and get on. If I can't, well, I'll ask. Try and get. I'll go in your chat and I'll talk to Sam. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. Bye bye.
Okay. Revo installer. I don't know anything about that. And I'm sure Roger doesn't either, even how it would even work. I mean, you guys are thinking on a different level than us commoners. So that's what makes it hard for us to um, um, just a minute, Lenny. 4, 6, 9. Just a minute, Lenny. 4, 6, 9. 5, 7, 2, 3. Enter.
Has been forwarded. Automatic voice message system 8-1.
Hello.
Yes, did you see what Sam said?
Yeah, I couldn't answer your phone because I typed in. Hang on, let me mute myself for a minute. Because and I had to get it off the phone in order to put it on there. Yeah, I couldn't answer your phone because
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, so Sam said he got the link. He'll be there as soon as he can. He's just finishing something up.
Yep.
But he can still pay attention in the meantime. Sam says, you don't need Zoom. He can take care of this.
Roger is coming on, I think. There's Roger.
Hey,
Okay, I'll call you back, Lenny.
All right.
Bye. Everybody's
somehow.
trying to help Roger.
Yeah. For some reason it worked. It wouldn't work at all on Kim's computer for trying to join Kim's. I don't know how come. Hold on. I'm just going to pop out chat. Okay, there we go. Hey, everybody in the chat. How you doing?
Yeah, Roger is here.
Hey, Sam. Okay,
Sam
Sam.
started. There's
Hey,
John
John.
Coopy too.
Hey, John.
Hey, what's going on? So you got in now?
Hey, Lynn. I don't know how come it wouldn't work with Kim's link at all. Centrite sent it to me. I tried it. It wouldn't work at all. Kept on saying bad passwords.
Weird.
Yeah.
Well, it could be one of two things. Either there's something wrong with YouTube, something wrong with Zoom, or
I
the
think
third
it's-
possibility is the internet is just swamped and it's going crazy.
Because I can't. Kim went online right away. Poof, with his Zoom. And mine just jams. It won't go on.
Michael, we don't know what the situation is why, but Roger was all scheduled to go on live. In fact, Mark Centroid and I and Roger were sitting there, and he was going to hit the go live button, and all it would do was go up just about 3/4 of the way and stall, and then it would say timed out, try again. He did that. What'd you do that 5 or 6 times, Roger?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. 5 or 6 times.
Who was freezing, Phantom? Michael Banny, how you doing?
Oh, I'm telling you, even YouTube is whacked tonight. Okay. I'm trying to see who's freezing what. What the frick?
So, John, what do you think?
I agree with Sam, except I've just never used Revo uninstaller before. I was gonna try have him do it a different way.
Yeah.
Just delete the files directly, because I'm sure when you uninstall Zoom, it still leaves like an old profile
Residual?
left behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a residual, like in the app data folder or something like that.
Well,
I'm sure-
especially since he pays for it by the month, so it's got to be some record of it in there, you know.
Like I actually have an app data folder for Zoom. So what I was gonna have Roger do is uninstall Zoom and literally just delete it from there. It shouldn't be too hard. So I'll try to show you at least on my screen. Let me see here.
Well, the
Never
major
used Revo
concern is
uninstaller.
we've got him on here tonight, but he doesn't want to run into this problem tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I
And
don't
there's
know.
no way- Yeah, and there's no way you can get in contact with Zoom.
No,
No,
not on the
hell no,
weekend with
not now.
coronavirus. No.
No
No,
way.
it's not that. They want to do like a meeting. They don't answer the phones like, "Hi, what's your problem?" They want to do a meeting. Oh, what's your meeting number? We can meet up. What the frick? I don't know what my meeting number is.
I guess it says your network bandwidth is low because Kim's streaming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kim's upstairs
yeah.
streaming.
Kim's streaming. It's low.
yeah.
Sam's obviously used Revo uninstaller. I haven't ever messed with that, believe it or not.
Sam is kind of almost a little bit of a computer wizard. He's gone into my computer and just set everything all up remotely. And
Now, I guess
he was-
Revo uninstaller will do everything for you. It'll just uninstall the whole thing.
Yeah.
Got a free download too.
Free Philly Drone Life, how you doing? Yes, I have a feeling that's it too, probably. That's one of the big main reasons, probably. Yeah. Hey, John Spizzo.
But my thing is, if it's working now, then I just wonder, is there really anything wrong with what you have at all? And I don't, it's really, it seems inconsistent, right? That
hey, John, do you see what Sam wrote there? Why don't you check that link out and see what it is? If I go there, I'll be like, my eyeballs be going like this. What the hell am I watching? What am I looking for?
Well, Philly, I thought about that, but Zoom always works really well without it. With him having crappy upload speed. Let's
John
see.
Spizzo, how you doing?
Let's see. This link says.
Zoom problems last 24 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow, Zoom has a lot of people reporting problems.
Yeah.
Well, it is Friday, so
Yes.
And nobody's got anywhere to go.
right. I mean, since all this stuff started, especially since last week, my phone is just blowing up with live streams. I get notification for this live stream, that live stream. There's so many live streaming because nobody's got anything to do. Nobody can go anywhere, do anything. We're all stuck at home.
Yeah, Sam says it's probably a Zoom network issue, and not a lot you can do about that, Roger.
No,
Yeah, but what's weird is Kim can stream. Kim can get on just fine. So it's like,
Yeah, I
Now,
know.
what you might try tomorrow morning, Roger, if we don't get it resolved tonight, go on at 8 o'clock a.m. when everybody else is still sleeping in on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Get it up and running.
Oh, because Rodney Bell's on it tomorrow morning until 9:30.
Well,
You know, I think Sam might be right though. It could be just a Zoom network issue, and maybe you just have to try and try and try, and sometimes you get lucky, and sometimes you won't.
yeah. Like the other day there, we were talking and all that, and then our chat was frozen
You know.
yep.
in YouTube.
Yeah, about 10:30 in the morning, all of a sudden the chat froze. And then he couldn't shut it off.
Yeah, but like Sam is saying, you know, he's on now, and it works obviously. So who the hell knows? It could be a total coincidence. You're right. We don't know. You know, we don't know what goes on here when we connect through Zoom. Does it
Yeah.
try like 20 different servers, and maybe Roger's just hitting all the wrong servers? That's absolutely true.
Well, and Rogers Internet that doesn't have the steam to pick the best server anyway.
No, he wouldn't be able to because Zoom would just pick that itself. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, I even unplugged my router. Even unplugged my router upstairs and everything, and replugged it in, and
Yeah, it's
started computers, everything.
yeah. You know what? Don't do anything. Don't do anything.
Did you see what Sam put in there?
Yeah, of course he's right. What the chance?
Hey, Philly Jones, Coast to Coast Jones, Phantom Hodges, Sam Hayden, Michael Benny, everybody. I hope everybody's doing good.
That was weird because I know you sent out a link, but I don't know if that was for your stream or somebody else's stream. I know you sent me a
I
link.
sent you a link before.
Yeah.
That was for that was for 7 o'clock tonight. But,
Oh, okay. And you weren't able to get on then.
Sean Spizo.
I don't care if
I'm
Preston Trump wants to stream just Canadian show. Oh, no politics. No politics.
Yeah.
No politics in the Paul show. We'll get in trouble.
That's because, you know, I mean, I'm going to share my screen. See, well, it won't be long. I thought it would. What? It's mainly because of my internet too. It's not strong, so let's see what that is.
This is unbelievable. Hang on to your hat, people.
What's up?
Hey, Sam.
Hey, Sam's here.
Mug Sam is here. He knows everything. He knows he's always right.
Roger's running his speed test.
Oh my God.
That's the upload, right? No, that's the download.
Upload this
Oh,
one.
upload.
Oh, wow.
Now Kim is streaming upstairs though, so he's using
Yep,
some of it,
yep.
right?
Yep.
Oh man, you guys have
Mainly
the
upload.
worst internet.
That's like a test case.
That's just the worst.
So, yeah, I caught a little bit of that in between me typing, but I honestly think that I think it's a Zoom network issue. I don't think it's
Yeah.
an issue with Roger's Zoom install, his computer, anything like that.
Yeah, because I
That's
just
based
read
upon looking at
that. Yeah,
the image I posted, and that's just based upon, you know, how many reports of it being down is
yeah,
Make you
yeah. I read that article that you
What are we getting
posted.
tonight?
Link. Yeah,
Oh, I should be getting more, but I guess I'm not for some reason.
Yeah, that's about what mine's at.
500, but I'm not.
because
Yeah,
when I
that's
phoned my internet provider, it says we do not want to clog up the lines. We're doing all essentials that we. The
Oh,
essential
that's gotta
people.
be a bunch. That's gotta be a bunch of crap.
Yeah, yeah. It is a bunch of crap.
They would say that anyway. That's just a good excuse for now.
So, John, did I see that correctly? You're with CenturyLink, or is that the server you hit?
That's no, actually, I have CenturyLink at home.
That's your
Okay.
provider?
Server picked.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good for CenturyLink. A 2-second ping is not bad.
On wireless, I only get like 500. I have to be close to the router.
Yeah.
So anyway, the dilemma is this, Sam, is Roger goes on tomorrow morning and he's afraid the same thing's gonna happen again.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I mean-
if it happens, it happens. It's Zoom. We can't do nothing about it, Paul.
yeah.
Can't do nothing about it. It's Zoom, you know. Phantom Hodges sent you an email, Paul.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I honestly believe I think it's a Zoom issue. I don't think it's a Roger computer or a Zoom install issue.
Yeah.
Because like I said, he's on right now, so obviously the program works.
Yeah. Why
Mm.
mess with something that's obviously working from your
Right. There's no sense in uninstalling it.
end? No.
Like, you know, in Zoom, they got this live chat thing they're going.
Mm-hmm.
You can ask the questions in there and all that. So I told him, how come it's not my live chat, my live streams aren't working and all that with YouTube and all this? And I'm waiting here for him to answer back. His live chat, nobody's there answering it. Nobody.
Well, they're probably on Zoom.
They want me to go on Zoom
Yeah.
because I phoned that number they got there, the phone number. Well, put in your ID number for the Zoom and we'll Zoom together. No.
No. Yeah. See, it's just, again, based upon all the reports from people on the internet saying, hey, they're having issues. That's why I think it's a Zoom issue. It's on their network.
Yeah, they're rubbing it in there, John. Yeah. Yes, Lynn.
I am rubbing it in. Yes.
That's pretty good for CenturyLink. It's DSL line, right, John?
No, this is CenturyLink fiber. CenturyLink
Oh.
has fiber in new neighborhoods. That's why
Okay.
they.
Nice.
Oh,
That's why
everybody
they
don't
offer
forget to hit
one
that like
gig.
button for Paul.
It's,
Sorry,
it's
guys.
actually, it's actually really great. It's $65 a month. It says price for life.
Wow, for fiber.
Yeah, for
That-
five.
How much?
That's
much?
really good.
How much you say?
$65 US per month for 1 gig service
For life.
for
Dang.
life. Yep, price for life. is what
Otherwise, they
want.
say for life, and then they send out a hitman, right?
Yeah, or they send you something that if you don't check a box, you're gonna lose that for life price.
Right. Yeah.
They sent
Well,
it
you
in-
weren't up at 3 a.m., to check the box, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
and or it magically never arrived in your mailbox.
right. No, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had CenturyLink DSL, at our other location. It sucked. It was.
I had CenturyLink DSL for a while, and it wasn't terrible. The only bad thing was the upload speeds, because
Right.
you can't get decent upload on DSL. You just can't.
Hey,
Yep.
Carpenter Rick.
We had
Virus run.
25 down, 2 up.
Yeah, that's about what I had. And
Hey, Carpenter Rick, how you doing?
for everyday browsing, it was fun.
Videos and do YouTube, all that's just painful. That's just painful.
Yeah,
Probably kill to have an uploaded too, though.
right.
I'd kill to have a 10 megabyte.
Yeah, if I got 3 down, dude, you probably can't even watch I don't even know if you can watch a 1080p video on YouTube without letting it buffer.
I know we used to have 10 megabytes here before, but every time we turn two computers on, my computer would go off on like no internet at all because Kim's computer was sucking it up completely.
Oh,
If he
okay.
had to upload a video, I had to turn my computer off for 3 hours till the video finished uploading.
It's kind of like having dial-up saying, "Don't pick up the phone.
Yeah, that's it. And
Download the file."
then-
That's how it used to be here too. I mean, if I was
Yeah.
uploading video, it had to be done overnight. Or if she was gonna upload a video, I would
That's
have,
it.
I'd have to be like, okay, well, let me know when that's gonna be done, because I won't be able to use the internet for like an hour.
Yeah, because me, it used to be 10 megabytes, but then the guy came here and says, we put you down to 5. And now Kim can upload a video if he wants. I'm on my computer, doesn't cut me off or nothing. Because the wife was so old they can't handle the,
The bandwidth, the data.
Yeah,
go-
because all the wires here are underground since 1978 or something like that. So
That's too
Oh,
bad.
that's
You
bad.
definitely deserve a better, faster internet.
yeah, well, I'm not ready to move for the internet, but
No. That's a pain. I've actually done that. I've actually moved from one location because the internet was terrible.
yeah, yeah, but you work on the internet. I mean, you got to do things on the internet.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a
Mondays.
requirement for me when I was looking for a house. I knew I did not want crappy DSL. That was just not.
Yeah.
And that kind of sucks because, you know, some of the more country locations that I liked,
Yeah.
yeah, the best you can get is 1.5 meg DSL. Nope.
Well, I'm telling you though.
Hey, Lynn, every time I phone my provider here, I keep on telling him every time, Vietnam has better internet than I do. And I'm in Vietnam in the woods. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
start laughing at the other end. Yeah, well, it's true. You know, what the hell?
It's not fair, Roger, for what you pay.
Yeah.
It's like I told Mark when we were sitting there chatting earlier. I said, Mark, it's not fair for Roger. I don't care if they give him a free month free here and there. What are they giving him free? He can't use the damn
Right.
thing.
I pay $85 a month for my internet.
Seriously.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Because they're the only ones here in town. If I had a cable
kind
company,
of know they got you.
yeah, they got me by the cajones.
That's a
Because
pain.
if the cable company was here, the cable company will put fiber optic wiring right away. Then they'll come in and do their line. Then they'll say, well, we'll make your price cheaper. You know, that's how they work here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But now they got us by the cojones. They won't do it.
Didn't you say that a cable company was in your area?
The cable company passes right there in town, right across, right in front. Well, in front, in town. And the Bell telephone passes on the street right beside me.
Hmm.
Not on the road, not in the rural areas. Hey, John Spizo. Paul, Roger, anyone.
Oh, I think he
Well,
was
maybe.
asking.
What service are you talking about for life, John?
Oh,
John Spizo wants to know that.
Maybe Roger
Wait,
should
what?
get an address over on that other road, have them give him a drop, and run underground cable all the way to his house.
like 007 James Bond stuff, Paul.
Yep.
John Spizo wants to know what service were you talking about for life? John Cooper.
We're talking about CenturyLink gigabit fiber. Yes, it exists. Just very few places have it. Very few places have
Hey,
it.
Nacho, how you doing?
Nacho's here.
How come he doesn't
You're
have a
in-
blue wrench?
Missouri, John? Is that correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
Hey,
Roger,
Nacho.
Roger, give him a blue wrench, will you? Okay.
Basically,
Try it now. Try it now, Nacho. Say hello.
Paul, are you going to give the 3 rules like Roger has?
No, Roger takes care of that.
No politics, no foul language, and no racist remarks. There you
All
go.
right.
basically
I hit that like button.
your internet provider here. We have a Spectrum Cable. You heard of that, Sam? You heard of that before?
What is it?
Spectrum Cable is
Yes. Yeah, I've heard of Spectrum.
here. They've got MediaCom up in Columbia, but I hear it's terrible. I hear it's absolutely terrible.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about it, but I have heard of them.
Well, they have a 1 terabyte cap, so already I'm not happy about that one.
Yeah.
Kim says, I'll go online and you can sit in and I'll make you a host and you sit in on a live stream. I'm not even on this live stream. I'm just glad I'm on live somewhere.
Yeah, Roger was gonna go stir crazy if he couldn't go live.
Well, yeah.
Well, everybody looks forward to it because his phone rings off the hook if he's not on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tim's got
what's his
a full
name?
house going on though. He's got Mark, he's got Hadley's famous FPV, Lewis P. Floyd. They're showing off drones.
Yeah.
Full house over there.
Go ahead,
That's good.
Roger. What were you going to say?
I was about ready to go out the door when I got off the live stream this morning, I got 2 phone calls. One from Andrew. Wait, what the hell's going on? How come you're not
Yeah.
on? It's just-
Oh, I was all kinds of confused this morning. I clicked on the link that you sent and it says
Yeah.
no, invalid. I'm like, okay.
Well, you see, that's what's happened when Paul sent me a link a while ago.
Yep.
It was saying no good, invalid.
Oh,
good.
It
okay.
was one of those demon things, you know?
Yeah. Hey, Nacho, sorry to hear that, Nacho. Sick as a dog, quarantined. Sorry about that, Nacho.
Uh-oh.
That's
I'm
not
glad
good.
you're alive.
You don't have the corona, do you?
He probably doesn't know. He's got to be tested, right?
Make me play the Corona song. I'm gonna play it. I would play it, but you get copyright strike probably.
Lynn?
John Spizo, if it keeps on like that with Zoom, you're gonna have to bring your book and crayons down here.
John, are you talking about the My Corona parody song to My Sharona?
No, it's just literally a song that says it's Corona time right now. You might have
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They're actually there's a lot of people doing it. The old song, it's like from the 70s or 80s called My Sharona.
I
They're
sure.
doing
yeah.
My Corona.
I've
Yeah.
seen that too.
Yeah.
Okay, the dog's with your wife. Good move there, Nacho. Yeah.
So I got a new toy today.
What'd
Oh,
you
yeah?
get?
Well, I went and dropped off a computer that I built for a customer, and they gave me this
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Sony Vaio laptop. It works great. It has Windows Vista on it, but I'm getting rid of that. I'm actually going to put Linux on it. Make it a
Yes,
Linux.
I had a feeling like he's gonna put Linux on. He's gonna put
Well,
Linux. Yes.
Hey, Roger, John and Sam talk the same language. You and I just see it going, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Good.
apparently we do. So I guess Sam. So you build computers for people. They say, "Hey, I want a computer." You
Yeah. I'll do gaming systems or just regular everyday business systems or whatever.
Gotcha. Do you run that out of your house? Do you have a shop or?
No, I do that out of my house, and that's just kind of a side thing on top of my primary job. So.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I haven't used Linux in so long, so I'm going to load the Endless OS Linux on there. Are you familiar with it?
Do you say Endless OS?
Yeah, it's called Endless. It's a new Linux one. I was going to go Mint, but then my friend told me about Endless, so I'm actually downloading.
I was just gonna suggest Mint. Funny thing is though, one of my friends, I just helped him put Mint on his for a Plex server.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and what's weird is he has to stay on an older kernel because if he updates, the system won't even boot. It has something to do with one of his AMD Ryzen chips being very, very new. I was really
Interesting.
disappointed. Yeah, I was really disappointed in
Nacho just built a PC yesterday.
Oh, nice, Nacho.
And Lynn's asking Sam, do you have an opinion on the new iPad coming out?
Nacho, give us the specs. We're interested in stuff like that. And okay.
The new iPad,
Ryzen 5. You know,
iPad Pro.
iPad, I am not an Apple guy. In fact, I'll tell everybody, like, I hate Apple. I don't like Apple products. To me, they're not feasible. I prefer PC, Android for phones.
Well,
and
it's
stuff.
got to be tough for you because an Apple product isn't like you can just go and tear it apart, you know?
Right. And I just never got into it. I mean, to me, I'm not going to say Apple makes a terrible product. They make good products, but for me, I just feel like there's a lot more you could do with a regular PC or even a different type of tablet. And they're just overpriced, in my opinion.
I don't want for me, the problem with Apple is in recent years, it looks like the hardware has really taken a crap. I mean,
Yeah.
it used to be at least, okay, you paid a lot of money for an Apple computer, but those old MacBooks, some of them are still around. They're still kicking. That was solid hardware. And I understood. I said, okay, fine. Someone's going to spend like $3,000 for an Apple computer. Fine. They're going to have it. It's going to work for a long time. That doesn't seem to be the case anymore. The butterfly keyboards were a disaster. The MacBook Pro 2018, 2017, the graphics chips blown. I mean, they just seem to be like disaster computers.
It just seems like they're using cheaper components and charging more money.
Yeah.
You know,
I
then
do have an iPhone though. I do have an iPhone.
yeah. Now and see, it's like, and people continue to buy it because it's Apple, and it's Apple. I'm buying it. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So that's my opinion. So I unfortunately don't know anything about the new.
If you
iPad.
fly DJI stuff though, and you fly a lot of drone stuff though, it sucks when you don't have an Apple device because for whatever reason, Android and DJI they just never got it together. From
See, I
Hey,
don't
Paul,
know.
have a good evening.
I have never ever had an issue
You're lucky then. You're
with
lucky.
it. Like, it all runs so smooth for me. Like, I have never had any glitch outs between Android and DJI ever.
What do you have? What is your phone?
I just upgraded to the S10 Galaxy, and prior to that, I had the S9 and the S7. I started flying with the S5, and I've gone through all those. I've never had a single.
John Spiso said he's
Computer illiterate.
PC illiterate.
Okay, Fatima Hodges, have a good one.
Yep.
YouTube University is totally free.
Nacho Rolling buys Apple to avoid Windows.
I'll always be a Windows boy.
Well, I can tell you there are certain versions of Windows that I hated, like Windows ME was terrible. I don't know if you guys remember the ME 98.
Never had Windows Me.
98 wasn't stable until you got, or no, I'm sorry, XP wasn't stable until you hit Service Pack 3. Then it seemed to even out, but then they got rid of that, and I think it was Vista after that or something. I don't know.
98 was pretty terrible too. And Windows Vista, they changed so much, it pissed a lot of people off too.
Right.
That was actually when I switched to Linux for a while. I got tired of Windows XP, and I used Ubuntu for a while. That was my full-time system for like a year and a half or 2 years until Windows 7 came out.
Yeah.
And then I gave up.
Lenny loves her iPads.
I like
Yeah,
my
a lot of
iPad too.
people
I have
do, they're not
iPad
bad.
4, and it's fantastic. It's also great for drone stuff. I just won't use it as my main computer.
I buy Apple to avoid Windows. Me too. I just sent a pic to Paul. Okay, Paul. Nacho has sent you a pic.
Okay, I'm gonna go look.
Well, I didn't like Windows 10, but I got very used to it, actually.
I actually like Windows 10 a lot now.
Yeah, me too. Especially since they got rid of Windows 8 was terrible with that whole Metro thing and the tile.
I hate that,
We
yeah.
wanted that. We just want our start menu. And
I guess one of the upcoming newest version of Windows 10, because as you know, John, Windows 10 supposedly is the last Windows operating system they're making. It's just going to be upgraded.
it's just gonna be like iOS
Yeah.
or
Right. Apparently, one of the upcoming upgrades is going to completely eliminate tiles, which I'm a fan of that. I don't like
Yeah.
tiles at all.
I don't want. Yeah, I mean, look, I actually did make a pretty decked out tile setup for my start menu, but I could live without it.
Yeah. I think it's great on tablets. And that's what generally where that came from. The Windows 8 was meant for the tablets. And then they went, oh, well, let's just make it a desktop PC OS.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Nope.
Whoop,
Who coughed? Do they have COVID?
No,
not
Nope.
me.
if you heard, it was not a dry cough, so it's not.
Oh, okay. So we're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Philly wants a link, Paul.
Who?
Philly.
Billy.
Okay, I'm trying to.
I tell you what, though, Apple service and support pisses me off. I had an iPhone 6 Plus. I was happy with it. Didn't want to upgrade it. I had changed the battery on my phone, and I got screwed. They denied giving me a part that was clearly under their warranty. The camera, the camera sensor would fail and just be blurry. And I set up my appointment, got everything done. The guy checked it out. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's definitely the recall." They opened the phone up. They freaked out. They're like, "Oh my God, there's an unauthorized battery in here. We're not working on the phone."
Seriously?
I was like, come on. Like, come on.
It has nothing in the world to do with it.
They
So-
took pictures of the, yeah, but because it had an unauthorized battery that I bought from iFixit and put it in myself, I replaced the battery myself. They were not going to work on the phone. They said it was a risk for their employees because the battery could go on fire. And for me to get my phone back, I had to sign a statement that, you know, Apple was not going to work on the phone ever again. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? And I said, well, then what am I supposed to do? And they're like, well, you could we could give you a refurbished iPhone 6 Plus for like $400. I'm like, no, I don't want that.
Where'd you get it from the first time? Where'd you get the iPhone from?
I bought it from them. I bought it
I
from
would
them.
say,
but it
well,
was
hold on, wait a minute. What's the number for the Better Business Bureau?
it was already
I would got it right in front of them.
like 3
Oh,
years
yeah.
old by then. This was sort of
Oh,
a
okay.
special warranty because of a recall. Okay, they finally admitted that the sensor on the 6 Plus can fail and die.
Okay.
That's what had happened. So I was kind of in a special period. But really, though, they should have replaced it because the battery had nothing to do with
Yeah,
the-
absolutely nothing.
And what killed me too was I said, okay, you know what? Fine. Like, you guys don't want to work on my phone. I don't want a new phone. I said, can I just buy the camera from you? I'm like, you have the part. Can I buy it? No. And I said, why not? And they're like, because we just don't sell it. I'm like, but you obviously have it here in the store. I'm like, just give me a price. I'll buy it. I'll do it myself. I'm like, it's all on me. If it don't work, it don't work. And they're like, we can't let you do that, sir. And then I said, all right, well, what about batteries? I'm like, do you guys sell batteries? And they're like, no, we don't sell batteries. I'm like, so I'm getting in trouble for putting a battery in my phone when I can't even buy the real Apple battery.
Right, yeah.
When I was basically making the scene in the store.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it really pissed me off. Really did piss me off.
Yeah.
Okay, Michael, I trust you.
You gonna be on his good behavior?
Oh boy, Philly's coming in.
He says, I'm calm, no worries.
All right, we'll see.
Love
Yeah,
of
so-
God.
Nacho says the mute button's ready.
So guys, if you see I'm not on tomorrow morning, you know why. Okay?
Well, Roger, we can always go to plan B just like now, but it isn't right that you should have to not
Yeah.
be able to go on.
I think
I
it'll
know.
be fine. I think Saturday morning traffic should slow down. One thing
Well,
you gotta realize too is not just people who are bored using this thing too. I mean, business.
Yeah, I know. Businesses and everything, a lot of people, yeah.
Yeah, there's people in the medical community using it too to
Yeah.
conference with people.
I don't think Zoom was ever prepared for this either, you know what I mean? So much traffic in one
Absolutely.
shot.
It's funny because I called her doctor the other day to reschedule an appointment, and they said, well, you don't have to reschedule. We can do teleconferencing. And I said, well, that's great. And I said, so well, what do you use? They're like, have you ever used Zoom? And I said, oh yeah, hell yeah, I've used Zoom. And
Yeah.
I thought to myself, wow, I'm like, everybody's using this stuff now because of
Yeah.
Hey, Roger, Lynn says you better get a cup of coffee fast.
what I should have because I have a mild headache, and I'm trying to avoid taking any ibuprofen for any reason at all.
Well, Lynn has been predicting for a couple of days that ultimately, if it keeps going the way it is, it's all going to crash.
What, internet?
Yep.
Yeah.
I see more and more people bored. They've watched about every movie that has ever been made, and so now they turn to the internet.
European Union actually asked Netflix to please throttle the videos
Yeah.
because it's
Mhm.
overloading the lines over in many places in Europe.
Yeah. And isn't it true? Isn't Netflix actually downgrading? They're not doing like HD right now, just to
No,
save.
they're not doing HD. They downgraded yet.
That's right.
Yeah, standard def only. Yep.
My cell phone provider, I'm with Verizon. They sent me a text today saying, "Hey, because I don't have unlimited because I'm connected to Wi-Fi here, and then when I get to work, I have free Wi-Fi there. So I
Okay.
only have like the 2 gig per month, and I never use even a dent of that." And they sent me a message today. It said, "Hey, for the next month, we've upgraded everybody for free to 15, the 15 gig."
Yep.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, okay, that's kind of cool."
You can hear my dog snoring, guys. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, Michael, those are 2 words that you don't say around Lynn because she's always had parrots, and you don't ever even in jest use that word because the parrots pick it up. You can go to a lot of parrot stores where the parrots have been surrendered back to be passed on, and they swear like drunken sailors.
Oh, really? That's funny.
So
Yeah.
did you guys get any drone flying in today? Good drone flying?
Aha. No, it rained.
I got the one this morning of the school was having the twice a week. The school district has 3 different locations around town where you can pull up with the cars and pick up on I think it's Monday or Tuesday. You pick up and you get a 3-day supply, and on Friday you get a 4-day supply of lunch for the kids. And the kids don't even have to be in the car. You just pull up and
Yeah.
tell them how many kids.
Really?
I know most of the places around here, restaurants, all those places are shut down.
Yeah.
They empty all their freezers out and everything, give all the food to charity.
Yeah, I heard some over here that some of them gave to their employees.
Yeah.
Well, I can't give away my old freezer stuff.
Oh,
Well,
Christ, no.
because
Oh, no.
It's my
There's
insurance
Billy.
agent said it's a liability issue.
Yeah.
Just stamp a new date on it, Paul.
I thought about that.
Tell them it's supposed to be gray. It's a new gray cheese.
Yep,
No,
it's I could tell him maybe it was shark meat, right? Shark meat.
Right, yeah.
Hey guys, good morning. Good evening. Good morning.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
You can hear me. Here you go. John, I did I'm calm. I'm calm. I promise. But because I have to be calm, it's hard to be calm. It's how could you
Take
say
a
it? Like
deep breath, Michael. Deep breath.
I was perfectly calm until I said, I'm calm. Don't worry about it. And now I have to be calm, and it's hard to be calm when you're trying to be calm. You know what I'm talking about. But John, I did a special video. You guys were just saying, anybody do any drone flying? Nobody. What? I did an hour straight flying this morning just for John. Just for John Coopy. I did 3 batteries just for him.
You didn't even tell me.
I was going to label it, John Coopy, these 3 batteries are for you, but I didn't want to put your name out there. It wasn't right. But no, just kidding. But basically what I did is funny, guys. I did a full battery and I tried not to lose it. I wanted to see if we can do a new Philly, just fly my drone, see what it would be like. I got about 8 minutes into it. And then I lost it for like a second, but then I came back. And then I was doing good, Paul. I wound up doing 2 more batteries. And I think people said that I almost got it. I almost got it right. So that's pretty good for me. So an hours. And I also realized one other thing. Now I know why drones don't come with an hour-long battery life. Because guys, let me tell you something. If our drones flew for an hour, it's too long. I actually want to land. I wanted to land sooner. It was like, come on, I got 80% left on my third battery. I'm ready to land. What is this? So
Yeah,
I,
well, Michael, you can only go back and forth on your street so many times, you know?
I know exactly. But no, Paul, I did some things. You should see what I did. I did capture the flag. I
Uh-huh.
played the game, capture the flag. Oh, that was fun. Let me tell you something, guys. Roger, I think I know your problem. I think you guys just called it. One of you, I think it was Sam that said it. The internet can't handle it, and I think because I mean, it's common sense, right? But I think because you're already like 0.4, aren't you, Raj? You were
Yeah.
saying? So you're
Yeah.
already so low, and then with the overload, it might just not have a Zoom, may not have enough to turn on. I don't know. I mean, that's just my guess. But and I agree with Lynn. Also, what you're saying, I agree with Lynn. I think this thing is shutting down soon, guys, and we're all going to lose our minds. Could you imagine if the internet goes down too? What
I
do you
know
do?
we're gonna have to talk to family members.
God, yes, Sam. We're back to caveman days. At that point, just kill somebody. You know, put them on a stick and roast them in your cave.
I'm not gonna go that far.
Not going to go that far.
Especially when Sam's got to answer the phone. How the hell do you dispatch that? Go over to 223 23rd Street. There's a guy on a spit being roasted in the backyard.
Oh no, you're a dispatcher? Oh,
Because the internet's down.
no, yeah. Guess what, man? There'll be a lot of crazy because that's our only outlet. That is it.
You know what? I had a lady walk into the police department once, almost in tears because Facebook was down.
No,
I'm not joking. This was like 3 years ago. She was in hysterics.
oh my
And
god.
on top of that, she thought somebody hacked her specific like phone and or account, and that's why it was down.
And turned her off just specifically, right?
Right. And like she was all sorts of.
And she
bent out.
wanted an investigation.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she wanted, and like, no, because I knew that the Facebook was down because I actually at that point had Facebook and it was down, and then I checked into it. Yeah, they were having problems. So it wasn't but an hour later, this woman walked in freaking out beyond belief.
Yeah, man, I'm
Because
bored out of my mind.
yeah.
I am bored out of my mind. I mean, I'm sitting here. It's you know, why bother starting your own live stream? You're on. Usually the only guys I want to really talk to anyway. So what the hell? Call me. Hey, can I come in, Paul? What the hell? I'm bored. You know, can I come to the party? You know, that's the way I felt. What the hell, man?
Yep.
Oh, guys, it's a madhouse. It's a madhouse. But hey, who said it? Was it somebody said it earlier? I think. Anybody think we're getting better? You think we're no?
Not getting better yet. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. Unfortunately,
It'll start getting better when people quit freaking out and overbuying everything.
Dude, it's
Hey,
crazy.
Sam, how is it out in Arizona?
It's about the same. I mean, it's calmed down a little bit, but they still can't keep like toilet paper and pasta and canned beans on the shelf. That's the big items right now.
Well, I mean, here it's full. The counters are all full of toilet paper. They're all full of everything except no frickin' peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut butter's hard, Raj. I got peanut butter. If you need peanut butter, let me know.
Michael, watch John Coopy's video. He bought the thing that goes around it, and you can drop stuff.
I know, and it's cheap too.
Yeah, $39, I think.
I was testing to see if I could lift a soup can, and you can.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I wanted to see if the Mavic Pro could lift a soup can, and I guess you can.
Did
But
you
it was
drop
it was a little wobbly. I mean, it was honestly a little wobbly.
Just
Yeah.
the soup can, or did
More
it
than
make
like
the
400
Mavic
grams.
Pro wobbly too?
What?
Was it just the soup can that's wobbly, or did it make the drone wobbly as well?
The drone. I felt it. I felt it a little bit on the
So
drone.
threw it off balance, really.
It's passable. I mean, it's passable. But
Well, what would you guys think if, just a thought, if you had a rod with a loop in the end of it, a rod that went down and attached around the can, and it didn't wobble?
Yeah, that would probably help. That would probably help. I mean, that's passable though. If I were to fly that item to my
No,
neighbor, I would be able to do that. It didn't affect it enough that it would be a problem.
It would turn the drone into a pendulum. I think the wobble needs to be there in order to get flight, because if you put a straight stick and put something heavy at the bottom and it moves the one way or at all, it's the whole thing would tip. That's just do you understand what I'm saying? I think when the weight shifts, it'll throw the whole thing off, to whereas the wobble, if you notice, the drone can move the opposite way to counter itself.
Well, I don't know, because if you think about it, Michael,
But I don't know.
they strap down everything on the back of a flatbed truck because they don't want it shifting, because then it'll flip
It's a
over.
truck.
you know?
But I haven't seen any trucks flying lately. But
You will. Stick around, buddy. You're young enough. Stick around.
and let me tell you something. That the Mavic Pro is only a 3-cell too, John. Now the Mavic 2s are and the Phantoms, they're 4-cell batteries. That their motors are more powerful. The juice is more powerful. I mean, if a 3-cell battery is picking up a soup can, that's pretty
the
good.
other thing. I wonder if that device, John, could be adapted to go on the bottom of a Phantom.
I'm sure you.
Between
I'm
the legs.
be able to pull it all apart and do something with it.
Yeah, because it works on the light, Paul. It's so
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
That's so cool, because your drop now has the same limit as the drone. How awesome is that?
Mhm.
You
Am I
know, you-
putting a pool back in there? No, that's not my property. That is land that will be inhabited. Who knows when?
Oh, you live on a great property, John. I mean,
Well,
what
John, I kind of thought maybe
looks
you were
like
going to have an alligator farm there.
I'll be right back.
what a blessing, John. I mean, to have all that open area in the back. I mean, your race drones, anything you want to do, you could set up a car, thing, a dirt track. In Philly, I dream about things like that. Although I've adapted.
All sorts
but
of that
still.
stuff back there. I mean, I've seen people just ride their like motorbikes through
Ugh.
back in there. People pretty much do whatever they want back in there, as long as no.
Well, now
nobody's doing it.
you're in Missouri. You have snakes and stuff there too, don't you?
We do have snakes. I've
point.
not
Good
seen
point.
any yet in this neighborhood, but we do have snakes.
Good point. Yeah, the hell with Missouri. I like the city. We just got cockroaches and pigeons. I'm good with that. I'm not great with snakes, and I freak out when I see a roach. So I can't
The
imagine.
snakes won't hurt you. Honestly, I've had my goggles on and a snake slithered right across, and I took it off, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, what's going on?" Oh, they don't do anything to you if you don't bother them.
Well, Michael, you got to look at it this way. If they had snakes in Philadelphia, the immigrants would be eating the damn things. You wouldn't have to worry about it.
They'd be in the backyard pounding it, Paul.
Yep.
I'd be smelling fried snake. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Paul. You got a good point there.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude, if you I guess you've never had to even like take care of a large property or anything like that. That's a whole adventure too.
Well, everybody says that, but let me tell you something. I lived in Texas for almost a year. When I was in my teens, I was sent out to Texas because I was a bad boy, and that was supposed to straighten me right, and it did. But the guy made me cut his grass. He did that thing, You want this nice lawn, boy? You're gonna have to cut the grass. I loved it. He thought he was torturing me. I absolutely loved the smell of it. When I was all done, lay in a fresh, cut lawn and look around you and know that and here's the thing. So I got to tell you a secret. I love passing the vacuum. I don't know if it's a mental thing, but it's knowing that you're picking up all the dirt and you make your little tracks. Yeah. I've always liked vacuums, man.
Me too.
You do?
Weird. I love them too. I have a vacuum. It's like $500 and it's the best.
Yes!
Ever.
I'm a vacuum guy.
Everything up like nothing. What is going on? There's
Come on.
satisfying.
Welcome to the vacuum club.
What the hell's going on here, man?
Yeah, I'm getting a Hoover for Christmas. I want a Hoover, John. You got the Hoover?
Bagless. Bag.
Oh, you got the bag. I got the Shark.
solid.
The Sharks are guaranteed for life, John. The Sharks, and they got the thing that dumps
I've
it
heard
out.
that. I've heard of those.
They're good. The Sharks are good. No matter how much dirt is in them, they still fill, and they don't lose any power. Look, Paul's gonna show his vacuum off. He's got a vacuum. He don't want to tell anybody. He's a vacuum guy. Paul's a vacuum. Here we go.
I can see Paul being a vacuum guy.
You can see it, right? Yeah, let's show our vacuum. Oh, you got the bag. I don't like the bag.
Oh, goodness.
Screw vacuums
I'll be
that
right
don't
back,
have a
guys.
bag. All they do is
Okay.
when you use them eventually.
Okay, he's got
I
a.
got the
There
shark.
it is, the Roomba.
Oh,
God,
Roomba! I want a Roomba! You
I want a
lazy
Roomba,
boy, you! I was going to curse, but you lazy guy! I want one. I want one for
Do you
after.
like that? Does that work well for you?
Got the
that
shark
Roomba?
or the Roomba?
Yeah, you just tell it to go, and 2 hours later, if it's not finished, it knows where it went. It goes back, plugs in, charges up again, and takes off.
Hey, Paul, guys, I'll be right back.
Okay.
We
Dude, that
kicked
is
out
so
Sam.
weird. I have the same thing with vacuums. There's just something satisfying about it.
Yes, yes. Look, isn't it, John?
Everything. And it's funny because she complains all the time. She's like, "What are you using the vacuum for? Just sweep it up." No, I want to use the vacuum. I want
Yeah,
the
yeah. Excuse me, guys. Oh, yeah, man. Hello.
That Roomba was from Lenny.
Original,
Okay.
and it's got to be
Lenny spoils me.
original.
So it's good though. You like it. It picks up the stuff.
Yeah. But it's like anything else, John. If you don't remember to start it and you don't set the pre-time things,
Oh, Frigo's bad. Frigo's bad. No Frigo. Polio.
Is it good at avoiding a thing that it shouldn't and
oh
not-
yeah, yep,
That's good.
yep. What it has is the front of it's got a little bumper that just
Get
moves a
whatever you
little
want,
bit.
okay?
So
But
if it bumps
I don't
something,
want the Frigo.
and it also has a sensor on
Frigo.
top. It's looking around.
Okay.
Get it. We don't have to have it then. I just like it to chip.
No, I was considering getting one of those.
You freaking get it. Bye.
Well, the
Oh my
new
God.
Roombas have the tower that it dumps it in there, and you don't just have to clean the tower out. You just pick up the thing and dump it and put it back.
The Roomba dumps its own dirt too,
Yeah.
Paul?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to do anything ever.
No. Well, you gotta empty the reservoir, but
Yeah.
What
Does
it
it?
is,
But
it's-
here's my thing.
it's like the reservoir on a stand-up vacuum, but it's on the back of the charger, and it just when it goes
Got
back in, it puts it all in there, and you
That's-
probably can get several days worth before you got to grab the handle, take it, flip the bottom down, dump it in the trash, put it back on, and put it back.
Okay, two questions.
Yeah.
The Roomba, number one, how long does it take to do the room? Does it take hours?
No,
Or okay, so how long? The basic room, without giving the dimensions,
The room?
8 feet by 20.
8 by 20, probably about 35, 40 minutes.
That's fine, because I would like it. I get into watching it and all, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, second question, more important one. Does it really clean, Paul?
Yep.
Come on.
When it gets done, it is full of stuff you never even knew was there.
It's deep cleaning. It's really it's
Yep,
picking it.
goes right down in there and just pops it up.
I mean, because the shark, when it sucks, it's sucking the threads off the rug.
Yep.
The rugs are worn out from it sucking. The Roomba works like that. It's that strong. Okay, all right. So we're gonna have to look at the Roomba because they're pretty expensive, John. What do you think? You gonna go for a Roomba?
I'd like to get one at some point, but you know what? I want
You're like $500
goggles before a Roomba. So we'll see.
Goggles before the Roomba. That is. I guess you got a point there.
I already have a good vacuum, so although I don't know with pets, see, we got 3 cats. I mean, I know Paul has Mia, but
Yes, Mia Shedder, Paul.
Yep.
oh, okay, so she's a big shedder. Okay. See, I feel like I don't know if I don't know if having a room would be great with all the cats that we have, but I guess maybe not too bad.
Yeah, I used
Well,
to
I
have a
could
turkey
see John-
also live.
John
Then
would
I
have
have
one of
to-
those cats like the commercial where it rides around on the Roomba.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool.
Yeah. That's funny, Philly. That's really funny that we both have the
It's-
same.
I'm
we-
sorry for bringing up vacuums, but it's so funny. I think it's a guy thing, man. A lot of guys like vacuums. They don't want to
Rogers.
talk about it.
Really? I've never heard of that.
Or Roger's sitting over there going, what the hell have I gotten myself into?
I know.
Yeah, he's got a vacuum behind his chair. Well, he's sporting a Shark 7000. I know he is. I know he is. He's got the Shark 7000.
I got it in my closet on the other side over there. I can't even remember what kind I bought.
I just made it up. Shark 7000. I don't know. There's a 7000. Anyway, that's pretty funny. What is the chat saying? Oh God, I came on for drones.
I don't know. I don't know what they're saying. They're probably weirded the hell out.
Lynn's
Oh,
got to be enjoying
that's
that.
Kirby.
Lynn says kinky guys. Woo. Oh, the robot. Oh, she's got the app. Oh, I hate him. I hate him.
You
Look,
hit
Queen.
that button and it goes.
Oh, Lynn, would you look at this guy? Look at him.
Lynn bought it for me.
Ah, I can't complain about shit. Lynn bought it. So you could be out of the house and go,
Oh, anywhere,
I think
yep.
I want to come home to a clean home. Boom.
There you go.
Oh,
Yep.
that
Because
is
it links to the Wi-Fi.
Wow.
That's enough. Yeah.
That is something.
Oh, that's great.
Going back to what we were talking about before, yeah, I mean, we're talking about having a lot of land. I mean, yeah, you got to mow it. You got to see what sucks about the land is not necessarily mowing it, but if you have a long dirt driveway, it always gets messed up. It always
Uh-huh.
you got to put. Roger knows you got to
Oh, yeah.
put down gravel and
Well, it's expensive too, right?
It
Having
is.
land,
It's
yeah, because the putting trees and just taking care of it is very expensive, from what I
Well,
understand.
unless you have Kim to climb the trees.
Yeah.
Did you see Kim's latest videos?
No, I got to make sure his bell is on.
He was flying a drone and hit the top of about a 50-foot tree, and it stuck up there.
Well, I remember him telling me about he did a flip or something and it stuck
And
in the tree.
he climbed that sucker on video.
That's crazy. Well, one leg.
Yep.
That's amazing. I couldn't do it with 3 legs. He did it with 1 leg. God
Yep.
bless him. God bless him. God bless him, man.
that shit is scary. I climbed a tree once too, and at the top I said, "What did I do this for?"
And that's kind of what Kim said, didn't he, Roger? Said something about the higher he got, the more the branches started moving that he was climbing on.
Yeah.
That is scary, man. Did he get the drone? I guess he got it, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You got it.
He wouldn't stop until he killed himself.
I gotta put her out. I'll bring it back. I gotta put Roxy out.
Okay.
Lynn's showing off now. She's saying she could park 25 to 30 cars in her driveway.
It depends
Yeah.
on what kind of cash crop you have. That's true too, there, John.
Wow.
That was me after I got down from climbing
That's beautiful.
I forget what it was, where it was 60 feet or not, 60, 70, I forget what it was. Like it was like a Christmas tree. I got my bugs. I got it back. It was stuck all the way at the top.
Yeah, I can see in your hair. It looks like some
Yep.
pine needles or something.
But I tell you what, when I got to the top of that tree, I said to myself, "Oh my God, this was not worth it. Why did I do this?" Because
That's
then
the
I had to
Bugs
get back
5G.
What?
That's the Bugs 5G, ain't it?
That's the GPS bugs. It's the Bugs 3 Pro actually. Funny
3
thing
Pro.
is Billy Kyle sent me that. Billy Kyle
Really?
sent me that bugs. Yeah, MJX sent it to him directly,
John's got friends in high places.
and Billy sent that. I've still got the box that says
He didn't send me
Billy
any
Kyle on it.
soybeans, corn. He didn't send me no drones. I guess he figures I'd take them off as soon as I get above roof level. They're going to go. I let me tell you, Paul. I've been dying to fly my mini, because I would say maybe the last day, although it's been almost like sprinkling a little bit here and here. Even this morning in my video, it was like in between rain showers, but the wind has been really, really good. I would say below 10 miles an hour. And it hasn't been like that in a while. And I just keep coming, I keep looking at it. And I'm afraid. It's brand new. And I'm being honest, guys. I am literally afraid to fly it. I don't want to lose it again. And it ain't so much about, I mean, Sharon will go crazy on me if I lose it on. She will lose it.
Well,
I mean,
she get more jewelry, doesn't she?
she does. She gets more jewelry. She gets $500 worth more jewelry, but she don't want to hear it. She's, and I think her card's about full now. So, and she knows I'm going to cry so loud for a new one that, it might just be worth it. Just get it for me, then because I don't know why I want it, but I'm in love with that little drone and I can't even figure it out. I can't figure it out. The same thing with the Mavic Air. I don't fly it, but I'm not kidding, guys. If anybody said I'll give you $1,000 right now for my Mavic Air, $1,000 cash, I wouldn't sell it. And I need the money more than you can imagine, but I wouldn't sell it. There's something about that drone. It's just so cute. The way it sits in the box. I got a wrap on it, and it's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I think it's like Paul says, you just become attached to something.
Yeah.
It has sentimental value. I don't know why, and I do believe what you believe. I think they should be flown. I do believe that. I just don't think they should be flown by someone else. That's where we differ. I think I should be the guy flying them.
I actually kind of understand that because you know what? Every one of my drones, just looking at them and thinking about the stuff that I've done with them, there's a story behind them. Like I still have my Blade Chroma, and my Blade Chroma is the one that I took up in a huge blizzard in Jersey when I still lived there. And that video got like 10,000 views. And I'm like, yeah, I remember that. I have my GoPro on there. And the mail guy had somehow delivered the gimbal that I needed that day. And I'm like, yes, I got my gimbal. And I took it up. So, each drone has memories of what we've done with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah, I'm
you
looking
see
at
that?
it.
That's a ship upbound in the dark. There is no way with my zoom that I could ever capture that without it getting all grainy.
Paul, you have to have a pro. You have to. If you look at this morning's video, if you just skip through my video, you'll see that when I first went out, it was dark. And it literally, you get to see, it's light now, but you're right. I would be afraid to fly around it too. I really would. Because you just can't see them ghost branches. Not that
Well, there's no branches along the water, but you don't want to smack into the bridge either.
Correct. And when I mean ghost branches, the antennas. I know the ships down by the Delaware, every radio has this big long antenna thing sticking up in the air. Yeah. And that they scare me. Look at the bridge. That's such an awesome shot, Paul.
Yeah, but here's the deal. That's on live 24 hours a day. You see, there's only a truck or two goes by because the border's closed.
That's what was confusing me.
You cannot drive a car into Canada.
You started posting videos, but what are you posting? I thought they're not doing any ships.
Oh, no, they just started up this week.
So there is trade going on then.
They're starting to get flowing, yep.
Gotcha. Well, that's good to know.
Marinetraffic.com, and you can track all the ships all over the world, but I check out the ones in the Great Lakes.
Well, listen, I have a brother. I can say it on this channel now because he's not watching this. But I have a stepbrother who's he's into some bad things. And he called me this morning and he said, "Hey, I got a Mavic 2 Pro here. The one with the 1-inch sensor is $900 a good price." And I says, "Yeah, that's a good price, but I'd like it maybe for $400 or $500. I'll see what I could do." So if he calls me back and lets me know, you will be the first person I call, because I know that you couldn't turn something like that down.
Yeah, but Michael, I don't know. Is it that much better than my Zoom?
It's 100 times better, Paul. I'm dead serious. Listen, your Zoom is a 5, and it's an 8 during the day. The Mavic 2 Pro is an 11 at night and an 11 during the day. I really mean it. I wouldn't lie to you. I fly a lot, Paul. I'm dead serious. This morning's video, if you just skate through it, I literally turned a night shot into full daytime. I pushed up the Evo to like a +7 at just the right time. The sun was like almost coming up, and it literally looked like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And on the video, you'll hear me saying that, oh my God, it's daytime and it's dark outside, guys. And then I lowered it down to what my eyes were seeing as opposed to what the drone was doing. And it's night. I mean, that's pretty cool. You know, so for night flying, it's something you have to have, or even dusk or sunrise. It's just one of them tools. But yeah, it is better. And the dynamic range, I know I always joke about it, but it's amazing, man. It really is. And I know it's not a full 1 inch. I understand all that. I watched them videos, but it's more than a 1/2 inch, you know? So that's it.
So you
Stop.
you said the other day, did you fly your Phantom 4 Pro?
The other day, yes, I did fly the Phantom 4 Pro, and I got to do a couple more things that I don't like.
You're not in love with it like you are the smaller birds.
No, I'm being honest with you. I can, you know, I'm not that attached to it. The only thing that keeps me liking it is the size, believe it or not. I do like the big power of it. But I you know, I do got to do some other things though, Paul, because it's loose. I haven't flown it. I want to make some adjustments. Those guys were saying I need to. So I'm going to play around a little with the Expo and see if I can get it a little bit better. But once you fly a Mavic, you can't go. You can't go.
Hey, Michael, Lynn says, stop.
What's she saying? What's she saying? Oh, I know. Yeah. I know. I'm sorry, Lynn. I'm sorry. But he does stupid things. You know, whenever this kid calls me and says, I got a deal, it ain't a deal. It's you robbed it. You know, I mean, let's face it. I got a deal. Yeah. Amazon delivered something at my doorstep, and it was just that maybe the next door neighbor's doorstep. You know, come on, dude. I'm not stupid, but he always makes it out because he knows I won't buy it. If he tells me it's robbed, I tell him I'm not participating in that. Go sell it to somebody else. So he started to now lie to me and go, I paid this for it. And my father would text me and go, Michael, he didn't pay anything for it. I got Amazon coming to the house 10 times a day.
That's your brother?
My half brother.
Half brother.
Yeah. And so he's out, if you know what I mean. Yep. He's not away. They let some people out.
Okay.
Which though, does that make any sense? I don't
overcrowding.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Why would they? If you're inside a cell, aren't you safe from the corona?
Who knows?
Nope.
No, I thought you would be safe because if you can't get the disease,
no, because under regulations, you have to be able to go out in the yard.
And visitations, right. That's how it got in. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. My fault.
Don't forget, some people see the prison nurses all the time, and one of them gives it to them.
Look at Lynn says he needs to figure out a way to fly to Rumba. That's a good one, Lynn.
That's my girl, right there.
That's his girl. That's good. Oh, Lynn, you got to get him one, Lynn. It'll be his number one. I promise. He'll never. Well, but see, that's the other thing. Now that we're talking about drones, you could tell I really like drones. But the Zoom has Paul. The Zoom is beautiful too. You gotta love zooming in on things. I love it.
Yeah, when you're doing framing and all that stuff. Yep.
Yes, and it's lossless. It doesn't lose anything. No. I never seen a camera when you zoom in. It's still clear. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's none of that waiting for focus or nothing. No.
Yes, it's just amazing, you know. But you know what they're going to do. They're going to come out with a 1-inch sensor that zooms. And when they do that, forget it. Game over. Game over. Oh, man.
So have you cushioned Sharon for that day of that event?
Which one?
The day they come out with a 1-inch sensor that zooms?
Well, we're working on something. We're working on something. I told you she was in a car accident about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And nothing's ever come from it other than 2 bad knees. And they gave her something a couple years ago, but we blew through that so fast. It was a shame. And I think she's supposed to get a little something more at the end. Not a lot, but a little something more. So if that happens, that'll be a little bit of drone money, a little bit. So, but that's where I need to make up.
Well, isn't that technically jewelry money?
Well, you got to think of it this way. If she gets 10,000, 5,000 is jewelry money, 5,000 is drone money.
Which knee did you lose in that whole deal?
Oh, I lost both knees. She only lost one knee, but I lost the whole. Long story behind that one, Paul. She didn't even want a lawyer. I went the whole way, got her the lawyer. I even went to all the things. I've been doing the case while she's working. So it's about working together.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I worked for this. Trust me. If that's what you call. But
Lynn says, Michael, save it. Don't spend it. Save it.
You know, and she's right. She is so right. She's so right. I mean, how many? I keep looking at the Inspire.
Investing in the stock market.
Yeah.
Exactly, John. Exactly. You know, you keep looking. The only other drone I really would want is an Inspire 2. But what the hell would I want an Inspire 2 for? I got a Mavic 2 Pro that can fly 8 miles away or 5 miles away.
Yep.
Gives me beautiful video. My Inspire can't do that. I don't care how beautiful it is.
No.
After I fly it once, I'm going to be like, okay, now what? I just wasted $5,000. What am I going to do with it? You know, and I'm starting to, I'm starting to see that it is kind of a waste, but getting another Mavic 2 Pro may be something, I want to do.
You already got 2 Mavic 2 Pros now.
What if the backup goes down? The backup.
He's got the Mavic 2 Pro he flies. Then he's got a brand new one over here in the box he doesn't fly, just as a backup to that one. So now he wants to buy a third one in case the backup doesn't follow through.
You got to understand, the second Mavic 2 Pro, the box is open. It's open box. It's open box. So it's not new anymore.
Yeah, but you haven't flown it.
Well, I had to fly it to see if it worked. I had to, before you only get 30 days.
What, 2 or 3 flights or what?
No, not outside. Only in the house. Only in the house. Yeah.
I thought I was bad, Michael.
You are. You're worse than me. I learned from you, so don't you even try it.
I'm not taking credit. Hey, Roger, I'm not taking credit from Michael whatsoever.
No, Roger, listen to this guy. Listen to him. Hi, buddy. Look what I just got.
I'm as conservative as conservative can be. I don't spend any extra money. I always save, right, Lenny?
Yeah. Listen to Lynn. Look, you're going to need it down the road, please. Yes, Lynn is right. But Lynn, here's my thing about the money. Is it going to get so bad to where money doesn't even matter? Like in all the apocalyptic movies, money's paper. You blow your nose on it. The other things are going to be important, like food and health.
Not much.
And
drones. That correct. You got to be able to see it. You got to have some guns, food, drones, stuff like that. I don't know, money.
Lenny, we're not 2 peas in a pod. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. We should. Could you imagine us together? Oh my God. We'd never have anything. We wouldn't have anything, Paul.
But she puts up there the bull with the shite.
The bullshit. Lynn, I'm a Taurus too. May 12th is my birthday. And you know what they say about the hardhead bulls? Well, I'm a Taurus, it's hardhead. Well, I am the bull.
And Sharon is the bull slayer.
Oh man,
He's the Toreador.
One of these days, I'm going to do a video on her jewelry, Lynn. We're going to do it. We're going to do a video on the jewelry. And then you're going to say, you know what, Michael? Because I don't have that many drones. I have 1, 2, 3, like 5 or 6 of them. That's it.
What about FPV drones?
Well, I got a few of them, like 10 of them. But they're they're cheap. FPV drones are $200.
So you sell them, Michael.
You're probably right. The FPV drones. But
You don't even think about flying those.
No, I don't. I gotta be honest with you, I don't. But you can't get it. What am I going to? You spend $200 for an FPV drone. Somebody will offer you $50 for it.
It's $50 you don't have.
Yeah, but I spent $200 on the drone.
Yeah, but it's $50 you don't have now.
I guess you got a point there. I don't know, Raj. Do you believe in that? But you're out 150.
Whatever the market will bear. It's just like Roger just bought a new car. Well, used nice new car.
Correct.
Keeps it 5 years. Do you think somebody's going to pay him what he paid for it?
No, not at all. No. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
The minute you buy something and put your little meat hooks on it, the price goes down, down, down.
Isn't that true about a new car too? When you buy the new car, as soon as you own it and drive it into the parking lot, I mean, less than a mile, it depreciates like $5,000 or $10,000, some crazy number.
Yeah, it used to be $2,000, but I don't know.
That's pretty crazy.
Because it's not, Michael, new anymore.
Correct. Yeah.
It's an open box.
Yes. Yeah. But there's something to be said, you know. I mean, Paul, you can relate to this. The sticker. What is it about the sticker and the plastic? It's the whole thing, right? When you open something new, it's that whole thing. It's the whole experience. That's why. And you guys, anybody that's in here, you know what I'm talking about. Don't be pointing the finger. And look, you're not pointing at me. You know what I'm talking about. That's why Apple is such a professional at it. If you ever opened an Apple device and the little paper whoosh, makes the sound, they have guys researching that sound, the special sound that lifts it up, the paper, how it feels. It's the presentation is beautiful. It's so good that my iPad Pro, I still have the plastic, still have the sticker, the box is still there, the plastic it came in, just so that when I'm done with it, I could put it back in and get the same experience every time I want to use my iPad. I get the whoosh. Is it just me? Is it just me? Roger's saying, no, it ain't just me. He enjoys it. Oh man.
Well, Roger's got to be on in the morning, so we're going to sign off here at 10 p.m. How's that?
What time you going to be on tomorrow, Raj?
9.
Oh yeah.
If it works, 9:30.
Yeah, that's crazy. I actually have somewhere to go tomorrow morning. So I'm going to be out of the house, but I should be back at around noontime. Maybe I'll do maybe I could do a flight from where I'm at. I'll be in Jersey somewhere.
Rodney Bell's gonna do his sunrise, I think, and then after he's gonna do his live stream.
I started that. Yeah, I started this sunrise, the Saturday sunrise crew, but what happens with that is our time starts smashing into each other, and then it kind of just throws everything off, and then we have to kind of go our own way, and then to get it back together is hard. So, I told the guys, you're better off just doing your own thing. It's the better off thing to do. And it's easier that way because this way you're not competing with each other. Like right now, Rodney's sunrise and my sunrise are pretty much within a few minutes of each other. So, if you're looking to get the sunrise, which to be honest with you, if I miss it, I'm okay with it. To have to put on a show, to be a part of a show, I'd be okay with missing my sunrise. But
Hey
I
guys,
think-
you can see me and whatnot still, I guess, or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're fine.
Because I can hear you guys, but the whole Zoom thing just disappeared for me. It's
Oh,
asking
yeah?
it's asking me to sign in.
Oh,
There's like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
I've checked all my windows.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
I'm gonna, I guess, try to get back in.
Paul just went out too there. Oh, there you are. What's going on, guys? Oh, what are you doing?
Billy's playing games.
We can hear you. I'm just taking in some food, guys.
Okay.
Well, we're going to be getting off here in about 16 minutes, everybody.
I made some popcorn.
I'll be back in a
Ooh,
minute. Paul.
Popcorn
Thanks.
tonight.
Makes about 6 months I haven't eaten that.
Tell them what you made last night, Roger.
My bread pudding.
Yes.
Yeah, there's only one little square left.
And you had lasagna, homemade lasagna too, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Tonight we had ham and potato salad with
I-
coleslaw
I miss a good lasagna.
and had a pretty good supper tonight.
What did you have for supper?
Ham, coleslaw, potato salad,
Yeah, that sounds good.
cheese, yeah, and tomatoes.
And for dessert,
Nothing.
I've gotta figure something. to take.
you had bread pudding, I thought.
I got bread pudding, but I'm not eating it right away. I didn't have the dessert. This is my popcorn for tonight. Like I said, first time in 6 months, got you eating popcorn.
Wow.
Wow.
Roger likes that popcorn.
Oh yeah, he's a popcorn muncher.
My dad used to love popcorn and he used to love eating peanuts.
Yeah. I hear the play. Peanuts are so so expensive.
We caught him, didn't we?
Yeah, you got.
Because the peanuts I buy usually they're at $20-something a bloody jar continent, and then in the States you guys only pay what, $10-12?
Venice, man. Look at that. It's just
Nothing there.
it's so weird.
I'm trying to figure out, do you see that right there? What the hell is that moving across there? Is it a cat, do you think?
I don't know. What are
There.
you doing? Anyway?
Yeah, Venice is sadly going to heck.
Yeah.
That's Lynn's favorite place in the world, Venice.
Yeah, you said that. It's Lynn's favorite.
Well, in my next life, I'll be visiting that Venice place.
Really need a haircut, and I've just put it off and put it off and put it off for too long, and now I really put it off.
Well, now there's no more barber shops open, so you're okay.
Yeah, I know. So I'm saying I put it off for so long that now I really, actually, really want to do it. I guess I should try watching some of those YouTube videos, how to cut own hair, and then see how that turns out.
Kim cuts his own.
He does?
Oh yeah, Kim
Oh, see,
always
I didn't
cuts his
know
own hair.
that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Andrew, didn't he say Ksenia was going to cut his hair?
Yeah. No, I'm not addicted, Lynn. They are all addicted. I'm not.
Roger helps feed our addiction.
All right.
Sorry, guys. Sharon just came home. She went food shopping. Did they have everything, honey, in the food place? No toilet paper. Still no toilet paper in Philly.
That's ridiculous.
Isn't it crazy? Absolutely crazy. And people need to
The
just
stores
relax.
are full. Dude, the stores are full of toilet paper.
Oh, that's sad. It's hitting home, guys. People in Sharon's hospital just died, and we have another family member who's a doctor, and a couple of her patients just died tonight too.
Oh,
This is amazing, man. Really amazing. I guess what the numbers are, the way they are, everybody
Well,
knows
and the
somebody.
thing of it is a lot of the young people don't get it. I watch them all day long running up and down the sidewalks, patting each other on the back and running around and doing stuff, and no separation, slapping each other. And
Yeah, I don't understand it either, Paul. And it's just so selfish because you're spreading it around to other people, and that's the part that bothers me. I mean, everybody has a right to do what they want with their own life, but when your life affects somebody else's life, I think that's where it needs to stop. So that's
see,
the
the young people look at anybody over the age of 30 or 5 or so as
Bro.
you just don't know what you're talking about. You're an old man,
Yeah. Or it's that whole thing where I'm not going to get sick, and even if I do get sick, I'm fine. I'll be fine. It's the flu. I'm
yeah.
fine. And
That's probably more of what it is than anything, Philly.
Yeah.
They don't look. We're fighting something that's invisible, more or less. It's something invisible, and people can't physically see the threat. I know I know it sounds stupid, but young people just don't see it that way.
well, just to give a heads up, guys, Sharon she's an RN and she works in a hospital, and other family members are. We have another family member who's a liver doctor. She's a surgeon. I forget the name of that, but anyway, she's a freaking doctor. And they got letters. It was yesterday or the beginning of the week. It might have been Monday, where basically it was an undercover letter to all the nurses and medical staff, basically saying that to wear such and such garments because at this point they seem to think that it's airborne, and then they use a name for it. But not only is it being traveled through spit, but now a person can infect a whole area for up to, like, I think they said 20 minutes or an hour, something ridiculous amount. I have to actually get the letter that she got, but
there's
scary.
Michael, there's a report out to this evening that the federal investigators have gone on board several of the ships that are just docked offshore with nobody on them, and they're finding the coronavirus is still there after 17 days.
That's wow. And let me tell you something. All you people going food shopping, including myself, we're screwed. We're screwed. And I'll tell you why. I watched a video today. And at first, while watching this video, I was laughing my ass off at this guy saying, oh, he's ridiculous. Oh my God. And then about 5 minutes into the video, I went, oh my God, he's so right. He is so right. And so basically he said, hey, listen, guys, if you're going food shopping, when you bring your stuff home, this is what you should be doing. And I'm like, oh, come on. What is he talking about? Some of it's common sense, but then he started getting it, like literally dumping any kind of fruit, putting it in a bowl of soapy water, and every bag, squashing it down with Clorox. And these got to get dumped out of the package. And I'm like, oh my God. And he was given a reason why he was doing it. And the guy was from, at the end, he says he's from infectious. He actually had some credentials. It wasn't just a Joe Blow.
Yeah.
And I thought he's absolutely right. People go food shopping and
infective disease specialist.
Correct. And it's on everything. Oh, no, I don't think I want this. Put it down. Oh, and so now that's being done every day by tons of people. You pick it up, bring it home. Oh yeah, I'm going to have this. Yeah. And there you go. You're done. And so and guys, I've already touched it. So, at this point, it merely makes you afraid, and all you could do is start from now. But if you think about it, the first thing everybody did was run out and went food shopping, panicked to go food shopping. And basically all they did was ran out and infected themselves is what they did. You know, if you think about it, because everything they put into their cart, including their cart, had the disease on it.
Leanne's oldest daughter
Yes.
works in a hospital, and she is now quarantined.
That's the scary part. Lynn brings up a really scary point, because that's what I'm waiting for with her. When they send her home, that's, guys, when we don't have people to take care of us, then what? Then what do you do? You know, these people should be given awards. I don't know how she does it. And I don't, God bless them, man. God bless every person, every doctor, every nurse, every tech. I don't know how you can wake up. I mean, Paul, they really deserve special checks, special kind of care from the government, because without them, we wouldn't be able to survive.
Look at it this way: it's all of the medical staff plus the first responders. Can you imagine getting a call that somebody is found dead in a house, and the first responders got to go out there and check, and they got to go through those doors?
Exactly. Or yeah, a policeman has to come up to something serious. He can't say no. Firemen go put out for a hat. Well, fireman might be safe because if it's on fire, he might be okay. But to a point, you know. But yeah, the nursing staff is just, anybody in a hospital is just, I mean, literally they walk in every day to ground zero and perform their job. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how. You know.
I know.
Scary stuff.
Yeah.
You know, Sharon was telling me, you know, they're wearing these extra gowns now and the face mask, all that. Well, imagine they're working them later, pulling them in earlier. They're going home later, and they're exhausted, but they're never allowed to take this gear off. So from the minute they go in, they're masked from head to toe till the minute they leave, you know, other than changing out things. That's unbelievably uncomfortable. Sharon comes home, she stinks, she smells because she's sweating all day long in these things. It's a really hard job, man. And I hats off to them, man. I don't know. Not to mention the mental. That's just physical. The mental part of knowing that you're right in a place where, you know, people are sick. People are dying from something.
Well, and every time you see a patient, you think in the back of your head, is this the one that's going to give it to me?
Yep.
Yeah. You know, and you got your boss telling you, hey, try to use that mask again. You know, if you can, use it again. What? Use it again? Oh my God. You know, that's the scary part, man. So hopefully we get with it with that. And we're good people. I think the actual community is pulling us out of this. You know, human beings we're resilient, man. We're stepping up to the bat just until the government can catch on and get things rolling. Human beings, just your neighbor, will help us out. Just like in World War II, didn't they, Paul? They made bags and stuff for soldiers. Didn't they do something like that? I'm not that old.
They have body bags.
I see Kim's finished his live stream.
Yeah.
Get him in here. No. You don't have to.
Yeah, they made therapy nurses. Oh, that's amazing.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to shut her down. Thanks for coming in.
Lynn, from us, please. Yes. I'm sorry, Paul.
And watch for everybody's postings on YouTube, and watch for Roger tomorrow morning. He's going to be on tomorrow, hopefully.
Yes, I'll be on before Roger.
Be over here again. But everybody have a great evening, and thanks for coming in. It was our pleasure to have you. And Lenny, I'll talk to you soon, my dear.
See you guys, everybody.
You guys take care. Thanks for having me. Hopefully Roger can get his stream up tomorrow.
Yeah, good luck, Roger.
Get his stream up. That's what I have to worry about every night when I go to the bathroom.
Oh my God.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, Paul.